waiting up in Broward County. Now we've got the Florida Highway Patrol also monitoring the situation. And he says it's going to stay on I-75 back toward Miami Lakes. And there it goes zipping underneath. Yeah, Miami Gardens Drive right there, we're being told, and it continues to go southbound. So an exhaustive chase here that's lasted now the better part of, I want to say, 25 or 30 minutes since we've been up anyway. And I'm hearing some other traffic on here, just trying to decipher exactly what they're referencing here. But it appears right now that the helicopter is going to be the only asset that the police department has that's going to be involved in following this, although the ground units are being advised of its location and direction of travel. Okay, I'm told right now, if I zoom out, there you go, right there, you can see the police helicopter go right through the shot there. We'll keep it a little wider here for a second so we have that shot for you. But you can see he's paralleling that vehicle and relaying by radio that information to the ground unit, so they do know where this vehicle is headed, and they're going to just continue to monitor it. One of two things usually happens: they either run out of gas, or three things: they run out of fuel, they have an accident of some sort, or they stop and bail out and go out on foot and try to escape. Yes. I'm not hearing the people back at the studio right now. I don't know if they're there or not, but again, we continue to follow this vehicle. Yeah, okay. We do normally. I see a jet up there. You got that jet, Joe? Reckless driving and felony fleeing, and that's what they're mentioning on the radio right now. The specifics of exactly what's occurring here. So we're going to just continue to monitor. You see damage to that vehicle, but apparently right now the tires are all in good condition and continues to go southbound as police monitor the activities of the driver, and they believe there may be a second person in that vehicle, unknown that person's involvement in this, except that they're sitting in the passenger seat right now. So that's the information that police has developed so far.
And Ralph, you mentioned this has been going on now for about over 30 minutes, striking vehicles along the way, no regard for anyone in its path. Yep. As you're seeing this, tell us what's ahead for him as he's going there on I-75
Highway Patrol
southbound.
is coming up behind him, I'm being told by our pilot, Joe Mancino, so we'll widen the camera back out. They're just getting ready to go. That's 107th Avenue. There you see the Florida Highway Patrol vehicle at the lower right-hand corner of your screen, closing in right now. We're coming up to the Palmetto Expressway on what is the exit of I-75 there, and becomes the Gratney. It looks like it's going to be southbound on the Palmetto Expressway. Yeah, you can see a radical move there. It's going to go around into the breakdown lane around these slower vehicles, and when I say slower, they're probably doing 60 or 70 right now. And now he's southbound on the Palmetto Expressway. And let me just adjust this a little bit and get the camera straightened out here. So yeah, okay, now he's just merged onto the Palmetto Expressway southbound, and we're keeping the camera slightly wider here because we're just I don't want to lose that vehicle again as he zips around. But again, traveling much faster than the normal traffic in this area, but being pursued now by Florida Highway Patrol. I'll bring the camera back out and see if the FHP vehicle is going to be in camera range as he zips around again. You see those moves that he's making.
And it's
passing 103rd Street, passing 103rd Street southbound. The black Mazda compact vehicle that was wanted for being stolen. First of all, it was recognized as being stolen, and then when they ran the information about the person that they believe stole the vehicle, they came back with felony issues, is the term that the police department's been using. Following this vehicle right now is a Florida Highway Patrol cruiser that was traveling at an equal speed there for a while. It's out of our camera view right now, and also we have the Miami-Dade, one of Miami-Dade Police aviation units, one of their helicopters down below is tracking this vehicle. We showed you that video a short time ago, pictures of that. There's another FHP car that just got past there, and you can see it's just continues to move at an extremely high rate of speed there, southbound on the Palmetto Expressway, coming up to Okeechobee Road, the Okeechobee Road exit here, zipping around, making lane changes here, left and right, as it continues to move southbound on the Palmetto Expressway.
And it's really been an incredible series of events, Ralph. We even saw it at one point a few minutes ago, if you're just joining us. That vehicle, that stolen vehicle, according to police, it went in the opposite direction. It was heading toward oncoming traffic for some time on I-75. He did a U-turn in the middle of the roadway, in the middle of I-75, headed southbound, got onto the Palmetto, and that's where we find the car right now. These are all, breath-holding moments in a car chase, in a police pursuit, because you never want to see these kind of speeds. You want to make sure everybody on the roadway stays safe as well. He was heading toward traffic in the opposite direction, now heading southbound on the Palmetto off of I-75, and we're seeing incredible
Anyway, you can go over
times.
the top. All right, just we've been talking to the tower at Miami International, because that's our agency vehicles. You can see police cars there, but this pursuit continues southbound, coming up on Miami International. He's getting off the exit here. Okay, let's see where we're going to end up going here. Westbound, okay, westbound. This could be 70 eastbound on 5/8 Street. Eastbound on 5/8 Street, so he'll be heading toward MIAMI-DADE Road here, coming over the overpass of the Palmetto Expressway. Yes, right, we're good, and going to be coming up here, as we said before, the 74th Street, and they're aware they were the trooper area. He's going to there's only one way in and one way out of here, right here on 25th Street. Actually, there are two, but I don't know if the driver knows that. And he's now went into oncoming traffic again. So now he's in oncoming traffic on 25th Street. You can see right there. Now he's going to be turning. Yeah, this is the road that's going to take him back out towards 36th Street. Now it's going to be, yeah, okay, go north. We're getting kicked out of the airspace right now by the tower, so we're just going to provide the picture as we continue to go northbound. That's the edge of Perimeter Road right there, and he's on MIAMI-DADE right now, and he's going towards 36th Street. Let's see which way he goes here. Okay, 36. There's the Perimeter Road on the right-hand side. Hang with me.
And when you panned out earlier, Ralph, we saw 4 cruisers pursuing the vehicle. So they are there.
36th Street,
aerial look as well.
Eastbound.
Police flying above, and then 4 cruisers at the very least. We saw 4 police cruisers. It looked like FHP cruisers actually pursuing this vehicle.
We got a vehicle pulling alongside it right now. Hang on, they're going to do the box maneuver here. Box maneuver into oncoming traffic on 36th Street, going right underneath us right now. I've got to widen out this picture on occasion to keep it from losing the tracking. But we do have the vehicle going the wrong way. All right, let me bring the camera back out a little bit around the buildings here on 36th Street, right across from what used to be the old Pan Am building. Around a couple vehicles there, and got to stay there. We got vehicles, you can see they're paralleling him on the right side of the roadway. We've got 4 vehicles there, 3 vehicles there, including Florida Highway Patrol. We're going to be coming up on Lejeune Road here in a short period of time. I'm hearing now 5-7 Avenue, so we've got a little bit of direction. And they're going to, that traffic is now going to be, oh, here we go. He tipped the roadway there. 5-7 Avenue at 36th Street, just past Red Road, according to my pilot, Joe Mancino. So we're going to stay tight as we can right now. Those other vehicles that were following it came onto slower traffic that was stopped at a stoplight, so that vehicles... Okay, hang on. Yeah, a really high rate of speed here eastbound on 36th Street. And again, for a while there on the wrong side of the roadway. Very dangerous situation for everybody concerned here. Police officers still in pursuit. Florida Highway Patrol had the majority of the vehicles that we saw. I think it was either Virginia Gardens or Miami Gardens police also. Okay, they're saying that the vehicle, that there was a weapon that may have been thrown out of the vehicle a short time ago. That okay, he's boxed in up ahead, coming up in the traffic. There is no place for the vehicle to go. Okay, got around it. Now he whipped around some trucks here. It's incredibly hard to describe as you're watching this happen here, but they are continuing to pursue this vehicle as the driver just does some mind-boggling maneuvers. And I'm being told this is still eastbound here. Looks like he's getting on State Road 112. That's the 112 flyover there. There's a police helicopter that we've been telling you about monitoring. It's right there. They're also just deploying units to go and look for that weapon. They believe that was thrown out of the vehicle a short time ago. So they're going to be doing that. That's another activity we're going to have to go back and trace a little bit later. But right now we're staying with this vehicle, this Mazda, black Mazda, that has eluded police now. There was a period of time where they were strictly following the vehicle. Times in the Miami Gardens area, the pilot of the chopper indicated that the that the vehicle was not going any faster than 10 miles an hour. They were just waiting for the driver to stop the vehicle. Then the vehicle spotted some ground units that were in the area and took off, and that's this chase now has been going on for the better part of I want to say 45 minutes anyway. I'm not exactly sure when we started. I wrote it down in my time code, but I don't have that notebook available right now. But the vehicle continues right now. Looks like it's going just a little bit slower here on the 112 expressway, but it is eastbound. Highway patrol coming up from the west, I'm being told, so we'll bring the camera back out just to see if we can see where they are. Not seeing them quite yet, so we'll go back, zoom back in here and stay a little bit tighter.
And Ralph, I was going to ask you if those cruisers stayed back as a result of the high rate of speed he was going
All right,
through.
getting off the exit, Joe. Yeah. All right, so we got the vehicle through the grass there, off the exit, going around. All of the vehicles, and he's turning northbound. It's going to be turning northbound and coming back underneath the 112 expressway here. Waiting for him. There he is right there, dragging the bumper. Going to come right underneath us here in just a second. So traffic at 11 o'clock in the morning, you can imagine, here in the streets of Miami, northbound on 22 Avenue. Northbound on 22 Avenue. Damaged the car extensively going over the curb, according to the chopper, the police helicopter. Now northbound and now westbound. Westbound on 43 Street right now, slowing down. This is the slowest we've seen this vehicle since we started following it here. My car might be dying, so they're saying the car might be, yeah, and he's pulling up onto the grass here, and this is where he's on the sidewalk. Subject's getting out.
Looks like they're bailing.
Yeah, okay, watch the other chopper there. All right, I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. If you guys see him, you can holler out at me.
We see the units there closing in on the car and the door opening.
Okay, we got him coming out. Yeah, there we go. We got police officers that stopped with weapons drawn there. Driver's doors slowly opening, they're saying right now. There it is right there. So you're going to see this guy, the driver anyway, believe being taken into custody. Police officers there backing away, using the light pole there and the doors of their vehicles for safety, telling the driver, now the vehicle's starting to move again. Going to zoom in right there. Just hang on, stay with us. And again, we advise you at home, as he's got his hands out. He's got his hands out. We're going to flip the gain in there. There we go. There's nobody to the north.
I would imagine he's telling them he's trying to put that car into park because it is moving, and he has his hands out, explaining to them that he has to put it in park, is what I would imagine he's doing, and now both hands in the air.
Okay, they're going to tell him to get on the ground right there. Okay, they got him laying down on the ground here, put his hands behind his back. He's following the police directions of exactly what to do. Let's see
Ralph, this is the outcome we wanted to see in the last hour or so that we've been following this car. This is exactly how we wanted it to end, because it was terrifying at moments, Diana.
And Ralph, as you continue to watch, is it believed originally that a second person was in the vehicle? It looks from your vantage point that they opened the doors, and so far it is only the driver, correct?
Right. They have advised here that they've done a cursory search of the car. Originally reported that there was possible second person in that vehicle. They have that person now, and as you see, the driver there in custody. And as we see him for a second, we'll just bring out and show you who's shown up here. There's the police officers that were following it. They've all kind of congregated right here around this area. The subject is in custody, and this chase is over. Hopefully, as we reported, there were several accidents. We believe they were all minor. We're going to gather ourselves together here and go back and see if we can find those locations where those accidents occurred. But right now, a chase that started